Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be trying some products that you can find at Target. It isn't often that I feature products specifically at Target, but Target has brands that like the drugstore doesn't have, like Well People, DermaE. So it's not quite drugstore, but it's somewhere between drugstore and high-end. Target kind of has a good combination of both. So if you would like to see what I think of the products in the thumbnail, then just keep watching. All right, so the first one is this palette from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. and Electric Mood palette. I've been eyeing this one for a while and I finally found it. It has a combination of a highlighter, a bronzer, and 2 blushes, I believe, and it looks really, really pretty. This is the only thing from that collection other than the Mood mascara that piqued my interest, but I haven't purchased that yet. I don't know if I will. I need to read some more reviews. But we have a bunch of cream products. They look really, really beautiful. They remind me a lot of like the Salt New York cream tints that I am a big fan of. Sorry, my camera cut out while I was doing those swatches. These remind me a lot of the Salt New York cream tint products that I'm a big fan of. So we have a bronzer, 2 blushes, and a beautiful highlight. So I am very excited to try those right now. So I'm going to use my brush that I always use for my cream bronzer. This one is the Sephora Pro Foundation 56 brush. So that bronzed up the skin really well. I would say this is a pretty neutral color and I like it so far. Next up, I think I'm going to combine the 2 blushes together. I kind of like, I don't know, like a rosy peach. So let's do a little bit of rose and a little bit of peach. And this is my go-to brush. This is the Smashbox Blurring Foundation brush. Seems like the coral color is showing up a lot more than that pink color. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more pink and put it towards the back of the cheekbones. I've been loving doing this lately, like a darker shade back here, a brighter shade towards the apples. So that's really pretty. And then this, the highlight, I feel like it has like a slight pink shift to it. It may not show up on camera, but I feel like it has just like an ever so slight pinky shift to it. Really, really pretty. Not even sure if you can see it on camera, but it's just like a dewy glow on the skin. Now I wonder if this is going to stay sticky or if it's going to set down. Like you can just see my face looks very radiant and fresh. Almost wet looking, but I feel like this is going to slip around on me if I don't set my face down with some powder products. Because right now I have a glowy foundation on and then I have glowy bronzer and glowy blush and highlight. So we will see. For right now it is looking nice and fresh, so we will keep moving. I don't feel like that highlight really added any color, so I think I'm going to go in with another highlight. These are new from DermaE. Well, they're new in 2021. These are the Skin Illuminators, the Nourish and Glow Skin Illuminators, and they came out with a coral and gold and a pink and gold shade. I have previously tried these on my Instagram stories, and I believe I also tried them on TikTok for you guys. So if you follow me there, you will have already seen these. So this is what they look like. They're like a little stick. So this one is the pink glow one. Definitely has a significant amount of pink color to it. So it isn't just going to be like a sheer flips pink one. And this one is the coral and gold one right here, which definitely has a lot of gold flecks in it. Pink, coral. Now I know from trying these in the past that the coral one has a ton of gold glitter, and I know that it's also not my shade. So I'm going to put that one aside and gift it to a friend with darker skin, and I'm going to use the pink one. So that is what it looks like right there. Okay, so before it's just nice and dewy. And now we have just like a bit of a pink color right here, which I think looks very pretty. you can definitely see that it added some glow and some pink tone right there. So we had just glow, and now we've got a bit of pink to it. So I personally like this one, the pink one. I can't wear the coral one. I've already actually used a significant amount of this. So it's not new, but it's new to you guys. All right, let me take a 3-minute break here just to rest my voice for a second. I'm also gonna powder my under eyes because they desperately need it. And we'll be back to try a product from Well People, L'Oreal, and Maybelline. So see you in a sec. Okay, so I went ahead and applied a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in Translucent under the eyes and around the edges of the nose, where I get oily, right here and right here. Next, let's try this new product from L'Oreal. This is the Longwear Brow Top Coat. It says waterproof, smudge resistant, transfer proof. And the instructions on the back says, do your makeup with your own product and then seal your brows with Longwear Top Coat. So this is like a clear mascara for your brows, I guess. If you have full, fluffy, dark brows to begin with, you probably could get away with just using this. But my brows are invisible because my hair is naturally pretty much blonde. You can't see it. So let's give this a try. It says 000 transparent. It's angled and it's very small. Now, is it going to keep them in place or just lock in whatever color you've put on the brows? That's what I need to know. All right, we'll make them a little bit fluffier today. And we'll let them dry and see if they are crunchy, crusty, anything like that. So we'll give it a few minutes to dry. In the meantime, let's move on to our next product. It is a bronzer from Well People. I've never tried anything from Well People. I know Kathleen Lights had previously raved about their, I want to say, powder foundation. She loved it. This is the Super Power Bronzing Powder. Now I can tell you just from looking at the product, there is glitter in here, but the shade looks beautiful. I really want to try it, but I don't want to be a super glittery mess. Yeah, just looking at the swatch on my finger, I can see that it has glitter. But I'm wondering if as you buff it in, if perhaps the glitter dissipates or falls off. So we're gonna try it. I might regret it, but that's okay. Quarantine life, I have nowhere to be. So I'm just gonna grab a Real Techniques brush and see what happens. I do already have the cream bronzer, but I wanna see what this does. Going in a little ham on this side just because I want to see if I can see the glitter. Yeah, I mean up close you can. If I really look at my forehead, I can see lots of little tiny flecks of glitter. But I'm not sure the typical person, I'm not sure if your average person just talking to me will notice that I have micro glitter on my forehead. I wonder. My husband is very honest, so when he comes home, if he says, why do you have glitter all over your forehead? I will know that it's visible. Yeah, I mean, I can see it in my hairline. I can see little tiny flecks of glitter that are not present on this side. I was thinking maybe it would buff out, but it's not, and it's even getting glitter in my hairline. That's unfortunate. The shade's not spot on either. It's a little bit warm for me, so I'm not that sad that it has glitter in it, and I probably won't use it again. Moving on to the last product, which is this one from Maybelline. These are the Color Sensational Matte Lipsticks, and they're called Ultra Matte, which has already been done from CoverGirl. I love these. So I just find it interesting that two products from drugstore brands are both called the Ultra Matte. I don't know if that's a conflict of interest or a copyright infringement or whatever you want to call it, but I'm a fan of both brands. If they make good products, that's all I care about. So looks like they come in a range of shades, and right now I don't have any color going for me, so I will swatch all four of them and decide which one to put on my lips. They're very, very dry. I put a lip mask on earlier. It still hasn't done much. They're very dry. So we will know if these bring out the dry and crusty or if they glide over. First step is $6.99 More Buff. These look just like the slim lip products. Ooh, but they feel very creamy. Almost like a velvet. Very smooth. I'm surprised. I expected that to be a bit drier. Next up, we have $4.99 more blush. This would be a really pretty blush shade. Ooh, beautiful. $9.99 more truffle, so a brown. My mother-in-law likes brown lip products. Maybe I'll give this one to her. And then finally, we have $1.99 more ruby. It's like a ruby red. Oh, not quite. This is a pink red. Are rubies actually a pink red? I thought they were like a bright red. I don't know. Kind of matches my nails. I did heart nails for Valentine's. Just playing around. I mean, I think they turned out cute, but not sure I like this like pointy edged nail look personally. So here are the 4 shades that I have. I'm torn between number 1 and 2. I mean, who are we kidding? I'm going with the first one. All right, let's give it a try. All right, even though my lips are very dry, to the point of almost cracking, they still look really nice under this. So it didn't accentuate lines in my lips. It makes them look pretty nice, actually. Now, granted, if I smile big, you can see the insides of my lips that are a little bit on the crusty side, but still it glided over and kind of covered up those dry patches, so you can't see them on my lips. With that being said, I would recommend exfoliating your lips first before applying any like matte lipstick product. It's just gonna go on better, go on smoother. So I like this. Now let's circle back to the brows. They are not hard or crusty, but they kind of do feel like they've just been frozen in space, frozen in place. They're not hard and they're not crusty. They almost feel hairsprayed, like a flexible hold hairspray. That's what this feels like. So like managed, but not overkill. So I like that so far. So let's do a quick rundown. What did I try today? We started off with this e.l.f. product, which I do like. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to use these products without setting my face, just because they are a cream product and I have combination skin. But I do really like the shades, and I'm going to be playing with this a lot more in the near future. I think I like this for like on top of makeup, for like a final step, so that you have that like glossy face look without, I don't know, without it being too intense. Like I think that looks really pretty, so I'll probably use that for a final step. For the DermaE Nourish and Glow Skin Illuminators, I like the pink one, but the peach one is too chunky, too much gold glitter in it for me personally. It's also not my shade, so I would say of the two, go for the pink one. It's much smoother and creamier and uniform in pigment, color, and formula. The Well People bronzer, while I was hopeful for this shade, I can see little micro glitter particles all over my forehead. They kind of flicked into my hairline. So unfortunately, this one's a pass for me. Unless you like micro glitter in your bronzer, then you do you, just not for me. The L'Oreal Unbelievabrow Longwear Top Coat. If it holds my brows in place all day, I'm all for it. My current favorite is the NYX Brow Glue. I think that one is fantastic. So we'll see if this can compete. I'll try it for the next week or so and put an update here on what I think. As of right now, it's fine. It's not as goopy as the NYX one, but if it works the same way, I'll probably use this over NYX because I don't like all that extra goop in my brows. I like the effect. So stay tuned. And the Ultimate Lipstick from Maybelline, not from CoverGirl. I also like this, but is it transfer proof? It is not. So given the fact that I am still wearing masks in my day-to-day life, if I were to pick a matte lipstick product from the drugstore, it would be the CoverGirl Outlast Ultimate Liquid Lipsticks. Because not particularly this shade, but just this formula, because they don't do this. They don't get on my masks. Or I would wear a lip liner that is long wearing versus something like this that's going to transfer instantly. So like at home, or if you're getting together with friends and you don't have to mask, these are a nice product, I don't know if they're going to be super long wearing just because one kiss and quite a significant amount transferred. So while it's very forgiving on dry lips, very comfortable, very pigmented, is it going to be my go-to product? I don't think so, but it's not bad. It's just not what I'm going to be reaching for mask life and day-to-day life of a mom. So that is it. That is it for my makeup from Target video. Let me know if you've tried any of these down below. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What'd you think? If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.